Hi, welcome. I've received comment after comment from women on my TikTok page asking about age of onset for perimenopause because they've noticed changes to their bodies and mental health, and they're truly afraid that something is really wrong with them because they've either been told or they truly believe that they are too young to be starting perimenopause, and they're left with no explanation for their symptoms. Some have been told by their doctors that they're simply too young to be starting perimenopause, and they've shared their frustrations with me about being dismissed by their physicians. Others have been told by well-meaning family and friends that their problems cannot possibly be hormonal in nature because of their age. I've also received comments from very concerned women who truly believe that they are too young and don't understand what is going on with their bodies and why they're suffering so many of the classic perimenopausal symptoms. So I put up a poll to see how many of you might be suffering from similar circumstances. I didn't receive a huge response, but of those of you gracious enough to respond, 3/4 of you have either been told or have felt that you're much too young to be starting perimenopause. Because so many of you have expressed your concerns to me, I'd like to shed some light on the topic of age of onset of perimenopause. Let me just start by saying that I think there are some fabulous doctors out there, and I truly believe that most doctors are doing their very best to benefit their patients. Unfortunately, menopause, as well as nutrition, are not topics that are highly focused on in med school. So there are some doctors who will not spend a whole lot of time focusing on either one of those at great length. There seems to be a common belief that perimenopause hits in your late 40s and menopause begins in your early 50s. And there are loads of women who are dismissed if they don't fall into that age range, leaving them extremely worried about what is causing their symptoms. The truth is, there is no magical age for perimenopause. It can begin anywhere from your late 30s to your early 50s, and some women even notice subtle changes in their mid-30s. Menopause itself only lasts one day, and that's the day that you reach 12 months without a cycle. Then you bounce right into postmenopause. The average age for menopause is 51, and perimenopause can begin up to a decade before that. So starting perimenopause in your late 30s, early 40s is very possible. So please, if you're having symptoms, don't let anyone convince you that you're too young. Also, do not walk out of the doctor's office with a normal blood test in your hand and assume that all of your strange and concerning symptoms are caused by something terrible because the normal test result proves that you're too young to be in perimenopause. Those tests are highly unreliable. Your hormone levels are ever changing, day by day, hour by hour. All your normal test result means is that in that second that they drew your blood, your FSH levels were in the normal range. They could very well be abnormal the following day. Also, progesterone is usually the first hormone to drop in early perimenopause. So any hormone testing that you receive for estrogen is more than likely going to come back normal, even if the balance between the hormones is off. You can receive a normal hormone test result and still be in perimenopause. So please, if you are not one of the lucky ones who has a test result that actually shows perimenopause, don't panic and assume that there is something very wrong with you. It could very well still be perimenopause despite a normal test result or your age. Just like puberty was an individual experience and you all began your periods at different ages and had very different experiences, perimenopause is also very unique to all of you. You may enter this midlife transition at 39 with 50 different symptoms plaguing you, or you may not begin perimenopause until age 50 without so much as a hot flash. Both are completely normal and within the range of onset ages. I hope this helps clear up some of the confusion and puts your minds at ease knowing that all of the weirdness may in fact be perimenopause related despite what you've been told or what you once believed. If you want to learn more about perimenopause and menopause, subscribe. I make videos on all things midlife and menopause. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.